Good afternoon, everyone. Next Generation Weather Forecaster Joe Shock here, taking a look here at some pretty interesting things, I think. And really, we're going to be looking at the April forecast, my temperature forecast for the month of April, because it's not going the way I thought it was going to go, and I think I did a video on that a couple of weeks ago, so I want to do an update here on why this is not going to work out the way I thought it was. So what we're taking a look here at is the GFS Ensemble forecast for the MJO. The Madden-Julian oscillation, you can see here. Here's where we are now. I have this written down. What is this, phase 7? Yes. I should be wearing my glasses when I do this because I can't see the screen. But I'll zoom in, see if this works better. Yeah, that works better. So we're going to be going into phase 7, and this is late March going into early April, and we'll have, like, later on in the video, I have my MJO correlation temperature maps all lined up so you can see what these look like. So you can see we're going phase 7, then we're going to go into phase 8, then we're going to go into phase 1 between now and the 9th of April. So that's the GFS. Let me go over here to the European. Here's what the European has, ensemble-wise. Again, phase 7, phase 8, phase 1, and maybe phase 2 by mid-April. But 7, 8, and 1 are the big phases that we have over the next couple of weeks. And here's what phase 7 looks. Now, this is for the month only of April. Now, for some reason, I can't have the camera focus in on phase 7. Now, there we are. Sorry about that. But here's phase 7 in the month of April. This is what the temperatures look like in the month of April for phase 7. You can see widespread cool. I like that. Warm southwest and warm southeast. So there's phase 7 the month of April. Phase 8 looks like this. I don't know, maybe this particular one is too warm, but there'll be widespread cool. I don't know here. There's other players on the field, including teleconnections, but phase 8, the point is that it's still cool here in the northeast, and I'm suspect of that. And then phase 1, again, widespread cool, warm in the northeast, and again, maybe we get to phase 1 by mid-month, and maybe we warm up. But overall, you get the theme is it's a cold pattern for much of the U.S., really centered in the center and eastern part of the United States for the month of April, and you'll see my temperature forecast at the end. Here is the 12Z GFS Ensemble temperatures finishing off the month of March, the month here. You can see warmer than normal in the east. We're going to have a couple warm days coming up between now and this weekend into the 60s and 70s. 5,000 foot temperatures look like this. You can see the cold ready to come on down. So brief warm up. Now here we are, day 5. Here from the ensemble, you can see here the ridge and then the cold ready to come down. Here we are 5 through 10. You can see the cold starts to overwhelm the pattern. And 5 through 10, the cold there at 850, 5,000 feet begins to intrude. Then here we are, day 10. You can see what that looks like with the upper level pattern. And also I have an analog from April 1982 in here as well. And you'll see that here. But look at this before I go to the 82 analog. You can see we have all this troughiness here. Here's what the temperatures look like here for the 11 to 16. This is up through April 11th, the 6th to the 11th. 5,000 foot temperatures look like that. And then here we are, our 312. And now here's that analog from 1982. So you can see the similarities regarding the temperature. That 1982 is a very, very cold April for much of the United States. Maybe not as cool in the West, but you get the point here. Plains eastward, it was not a fun month. Now, just in case this pattern goes into May, which it may, I'm not sure. It may go into May. Here's what 1982 of April and May looked like together. You can see again widespread cool, and May was still cool here in the northeast, but began to warm up in the south. But that was a real heck of an April. Hopefully it's not as bad as this. But let me see here. Yeah, this blue shading here, the second blue looks like it starts at 4 Fahrenheit. So my forecast for the month of April looks like this, 2 to 4 C below normal. So overall, you get the point is that it is going to be a cold month. And I think the coldest part of the month will be the first 15 to 20 days. And then when it warms up at the end, I don't think it will be warming up enough to offset what happened the first 15 to 20 days in. So overall, a wild period coming up. The threat of snow is certainly possible in the month of April. And a few warm days. It is a sea of cold and maybe a few islands of warmth down the road. So, wild month ahead. That's it for now, and thank you for watching.